Next on the agenda is West Hills, and you can see from the map, we had it last year too, but they went out into the West Plains area. And speaking tonight is Bridget Walton.
Thanks, Rod.
Do you want to operate it, or do you?
Yeah, just the little buttons right there. Yeah, thanks. I can do it. Hi, good evening. Nice to see everyone. Go Hawks. I'm the chair for the West Hills neighborhood, and I'm Bridget Walden, and thank you all for inviting us out and attending our meetings. So I want to start with the successes that we've had in the last probably combined 2 years. South A Street had a home that was condemned, and we did present at several meetings, and the resolution was that it was to be torn down. It was dangerous, and so we're very excited, and we're thankful for all your help in the planning department and the zoning department and all the departments that helped us in that regard. Now there's a nice spot to build. The Frisbee Park in Highbridge Park is so awesome. It keeps an active presence in that location, and it can be quite remote. It's beautiful, but it is woodsy and far away from the kind of the central core. So the Frisbee Park keeps people there and using the park. We also have the wonderful dog park in our neighborhood, and there are quite a few cars there every time I pass by. Very nice to have, and it brings other people from the city into our neighborhood to enjoy, so that's been great too. And what better way to keep the place safe than to bring your dog, right? Now, this is a great picture. I love the high bridge, but what I wanted to focus on was the roll-off that you see on the bottom right-hand portion. Highbridge Park in our last meeting was a topic of some extracurricular activities beyond the park hours, and so our resource officer had mentioned that it would be nice to have some roll-offs in the area so we could get rid of some debris and stuff. And I wanted to mention that there is one there already, so the next step for us as a neighborhood would be to get people and organizations to help with cleanup. And we already have a nice roll-off there, so, which is great. And then this is a picture of the Highbridge Park where the picnic area is, and then you can see on the very left-hand side on that picnic table, that is what our neighborhood resource officer was talking about. It was just some leftover blankets where people are camping out illegally and leaving their trash behind. So as you can see, we're still kind of fighting that a little bit, but the Frisbee Park helps. And then there's also a roll-off near the dog park, and we can use that as well. So, items to work on in our neighborhood that have come up is, the most recent is the Spokane House Hotel. It was closed, and it is now in a state of we don't know what. And so, and it's a gateway into our city from non-freeway access, and I think it is a great spot, but it used to be a great location for parties and get-togethers and conventions. So we would appreciate any help we can garner in some help identifying what can be done with this, the owners, what's the plans. We appreciate that. Steve and Councilwoman Mumm was there at our last meeting talking about this location. We're also having an increase in crime here too, recently. The other opportunity for work in our neighborhood is right here at the Government Way intersection, and it happens to be the Bloomsday course. And the topic of this photo is the home that you see on the right-hand side. And it is vacant and has been for sale, and it's been tagged. And so I know Councilman Steve was helping us with identifying the owner and getting this painted. We got to paint it quick because it'll be tagged again and again, and I'd like to get that whole process over with before Bloomsday because we run by here, and it'd be great.
It will be.
Thank you. Okay, thanks. And then the other location, this is the last one, is the unfinished private dog club that is up on Government Way near the cemetery. And I think the only reason it hasn't been affected by any graffiti or anything is because people think it's part of the cemetery. I think that's why, because it's right abutted next to it. But it's been vacant now for going on 4 or 5 years, not unfinished. We don't know what the status of it is, and we've just been fortunate that nothing has happened in that location. It's quite remote. We've had the river run, of course, the development right down the road, which is good going north. But it would be an interest to see that get finished or sold or utilized in some regard. And that's all I had. Our meetings are the first month of every quarter. It's the second Tuesday at 6:30 at the Finch Arboretum. So.
Well, thank you very much, Bridget. Appreciate your time and your work for your neighborhood.
Thank you.